Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say something. I lost my best friend a few days ago. His name was Tuan, and I want to thank God that gave him comfort for him to move into heaven, and I want to thank him for giving us comfort who knew him and the blessing of knowing him. I want to show you something. We're going to move on to this. I'm going to show you that this is the mid-age Mona Lisa. This is the younger Mona Lisa. These are images of paintings of Leonardo da Vinci's works. This is the Midion itself, which is the older Mona Lisa. And this is her right here. That's the triplets, huh? The Three Musketeers. Okay, we're going to move on. I'm going to show you some icon that so happens to be. We're going to jump around real quick and we're going to move. There's an area in this particular M right here that you're going to see right in here that's going to be as a bicycle. We're going to get into that, and I have it propped into the back, which I want you guys to know. So we're going to get into that, and I'm going to keep moving and letting you know. So it's going to get jumpy. It's going to get a little confusing, which normally I'm real good at confusing. But you know, Leonardo da Vinci is a very difficult person to try to explain. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and the notification bell, and don't forget to watch the YouTube Kids. Okay, they're magnificent. The lady who owns it is, well, like I said, magnificent. Now, this is one of his works also that's been colored into black and white. But I'm going to zoom for you to see. That's a bicycle. You see that bicycle? I'm going to show you. You see it? You can screen shoot it. You see the wheels? Here's the wheels. Here's the wheels, and he's up on it. He's on the back, and somebody's up on the front, like on the handlebars or something, and they're going this way. Well, that same image I showed you in one of my YouTubes is the same image that's right in here. Okay? He's right here. You see it? I'm going to zoom for you. Here we go. Right there. See the bicycle? That's the bicycle. Right here. Here's the wheel. Here's the wheel, and here's the body. Now, green is a color. Green's in there. And don't forget, black's a color. And even though you're not seeing black, but I want you to learn about black. Okay? So Leonardo da Vinci did lots of tricks. So that little image and that big bicycle is like Leonardo da Vinci doing a larger image and then putting that smaller image in my works. So that's one of his tricks. We're going to get into some tricks here, and you're gonna understand. Now, for you to also understand that I have the signature of Leonardo da Vinci. It actually spells out Leonardo, and he puts this guy with a fishing pole in here, and it actually spells out Leonardo da Vinci Sir Pierre. It's also been in the Last Supper, and it's also when you turn it upside down and add the two, and you take this and flip it around, it comes out to the circumference of about 1 million times, written in the face and the body and the portrait of the Mona Lisa. This is the X-ray that is in the Midion, and it so happens to be, it so happens to be the X-ray of the Mona Lisa that's in my painting. As you see that? Okay, now we got two big main factors. There's thousands of them, but I want to show you that this is also of the doggy that so happens to be that I've showed you in some of my x-rays, and it has a big G in the eye that I've showed you if you just watch some of the YouTubes. And here's his part of his face, which is this part of his face. Another hidden works of Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, so we're going to move on again. Then we're going to get into some wild stuff here. It's coming, if I can find it. Okay, so this is going to get kind of tricky. Leonardo da Vinci makes his works pretty difficult. Okay, if you see how this has a elephant right here, this looking elephant with a his nose, his trunk. Well, this is a portion of it. If you take a look, you can see where I'm coming from, that this area here that he circumferences is the same without the trunk, but you can see a portion how the chin goes. This is Leo's tricks that actually fits in this area here. So when you overlay the two, they fit perfect. Okay, so that's Leo's tricks again. That's that, and this so happens to be, okay, this so happens to be when you turn it, excuse me, I'm sorry. Whoops, I thought I did that right. I mean, I lost a second there. I know you guys are real busy, but this so happens to be my X-ray that's pulled out. Now, out of this X-ray, again, it spells Soli, as you can see. It's very difficult on this one, I know, because of this color, but it actually spells right here S-U-L-A-I. So I just want to let you know that's a portion of it. I might not be able to give you everything in which I was attending, because it's like, again, it's very difficult. But we're going to get to showing you, this is one of his layers. See how his layers are here? Okay, his layer is, that's one layer of a pull. Now we're talking 1,000 layers. 1,000 layers that can be done in different. You see how that layer and this layer is different in the looks? Okay, then you get into this layer. This layer here is even different of the faces, as you can see. The faces are different. Why? Because these are only 3 pulls. So each time you pull a different sheet off it, a different lamination, whatnot, he has these hidden works. Okay, period. It's absolute. It's extremely difficult to talk about, or try to explain. But I've been doing my best, and that's why there's over 1,000 YouTubes on it. Now, this is the name that says Melzi. As you can see, it actually has a YouTube, and it actually spells Melzi, and that's M-E-L-Z-I. That was a man that lived with him and for till 1519, to the day he died, and received his inheritance. And this painting is a diary, a registry. It is a will. It is every single piece of work of Leonardo da Vinci's has been in this painting up to date. Now, here's the writing again. I don't know if it, whoops, that comes out as good as I was hoping, but there it is, Soli, as you can see, S-U-L-A-I. Now, he was the model, and he loved Leo very much. Now, when you take this image here, and you take this image that I told you about, the buffalo guy, we're gonna get into this buffalo guy again, and I'm going to show you how when you blow up this buffalo guy and you put him next to my man here, I call him my man, okay, buffalo guy and my man. You see the two? Let me just open him up a little more. Whoops. See his face? Okay. Now, when I take this buffalo guy and I turn him, he turns into Leo's works. There he is. You see him? Twins. They're side-by-side twins. They're just in various different shades of color. That is called the devil. This is Soli. Andre Sully, and he was nicknamed by Leonardo da Vinci, and he is his lover, one of, and he was nicknamed by him as the devil, and he metaphors it many different things. Now here comes the trick I want you to see of something that, since it's on my mind, while these are sitting here for you to see, when you turn this, you're going to end up with the same image over here and the same image up here, and it continues. Because if you see this cut line that goes through here, that's the cut line that's buried in here. If you see this angle cut, that's this angle cut that you can see the variation. Now, here's a trick, another trick. It's not just a trick, forgive me. There's many tricks with him, but watch this. Watch this, please, please, please. Try to follow. This gets confusing because it's difficult for me to explain. Okay, you see how this runs through here and runs here? That's a V. You see how this runs here and runs here? That's a V. He does it even upside down through a lighter way, okay? And he continues with these V's. So that means when you turn the buffalo guy to be the skull of the devil, these are V's. If you can see, these are V's, big V's. He gives you his markings. He does them largely black. He does, and the black's a color, and here's V. And this is Leo's trick, not mine, not mine. Now, if you also want to see, you'll also see how he tricks the skull. Now, if you really are a good cartoonist, you could see how this surrounding and an eye, and it gives a skull look of a different type of metaphor. That's Leo. It continues that way because Leo wanted it that way, okay? Now, when we get into this particular works, here's one more thing I like to pass for you to know about. Let me get it. I'm a little slow. So happens when you get older. Yep, Tuan was my best friend, and so let me find a good portion so I can finalize this, and we're done. Okay, so hang in there, and I'll be more than happy to see if I can find the blue X-ray, in which is hidden in the works that I want to show you. And I done it last time, and I do believe I just did right here. This is it, and I'm going to turn it. It didn't take that long, did it? So you guys are pretty patient. I appreciate that. So this is another trick that I want you to see. I put it in proof number 25, and I was trying to explain it while I was so excited and bouncing around, couldn't even speak. You remember proof 25? Go to proof 25. Not proof 25 plus. Go to proof 25. Now, what is the same between these two? This is what I was trying to get across. Okay? You see how this V is here? Again, his V. Here's the V. This is his V. So he cuts his lines through here, and he's got his lines through here. So he shifts some of his lines. He shifts some of his lines. And he shifts his lines. Because when you open this up, if you take a look at these lines, there's plenty of them. Watch. Here we go. You see all those lines in that one bar? See, he does it microscopic. And he does the same on the V. On the V right in there, these are straight lines that run through here, even in black. Because when you pull it, it's going to come out that way. So I know it's very difficult the way I'm trying to explain it, but I apologize for Leo's very hard way of catching his works. But remember when I say all his works move, they do. They move like a flip book, and his love for his work was overwhelming. It was the most magnificent love of it all. You can only be the best. You can only be the best if you love your work. And Of course, there's other avenues that have to add to that, like having the greatest hands, mind, heart, again, eyes, friends, will, compassion, good fortune, and God's blessings. He had it all. That's all there's to it. But you know, when you are the best, you know, you're blessed. That's all there's to it. You're blessed. Okay, that's the two women right there that are the same. See? And then you got the Mona Lisa in here somewhere, hidden. Let's see. You got that Mona Lisa right here. You see it? Another portion of what I'm bringing to you, the X-ray, and then there's the Mona Lisa itself, right here, the Mona Lisa itself, which is right there. Okay, so you really got 4 Monas in here in this picture. And what I got to say with you, please watch YouTube Kids, not affiliated with us. Also, please understand that I can use your support. Email me. My email is down below, and I'll email you back with some new stuff, because I really don't know the algorithm. I'm learning. I'm getting better a little. I hope you think so. I'm a little more patient. I'm taking my time now. As you can see, I'm sorry how slow I am, but I'm dealing with a genius. And then if you have any help, look. I want you to see this. This is what I noticed. Look at the mid-age woman. This is ironic. Here's another trick. Look at this white arm. Right? Stops right here. The hand matches the same color as this, but this hand's on this side of the white. This is the male. It's my belief. And this is on the male. And this is the female. Okay? Like I told you, he was gay. Now, where you get part of the male hand coming over on the other side and changing on the color, you know, you can blame it on anything, but it can't be completely on shade, for the reason is because it doesn't square off. There's a purpose for all of this. It's just like you're here and I'm here. And I wish you the best. And I want you to social distance, wash your hands, wear a mask, and thumbs up, subscribe, and may God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. And remember, you know, I need your help. I actually had to put something special for YouTube. You know, we all can pass at any time. So YouTube has a special hold for notification if something ever happens to me. And I hope nothing ever happens to you. May kiss your children, hug your children, hug your wife. Life is precious. And I'm want to say thank you, Tuan, best friend, for being my friend. I'll see you one day in heaven. In Jesus' name, amen.